Hi friends, it's Auden. I hope you're having a wonderful day and hope you're ready for this build that we are going to go on together because I have no idea what's going to happen to this build. I built this so long ago, I have no recollection of it. The only reason I know it exists is because the edit of it has been sitting in my editing software for an extended period of time, and so I finally was like, let's just do the voiceover, it's already edited. I'm trying to figure out how long ago I built this, but my file explorer is not responding, which is not a good sign. But this is going to be a little rundown trailer. It really gives the vibes of the build that was here before that's in the game. This is on the Slip 42 lot in Strangerville. It is in the little trailer park. I think this is one of the coolest lots ever. Like, it is just so, it's just very specific, but in a really cool way. And I think that it's just unprecedented in any of the other worlds to have a lot like this. And I just think it's so cool. And I've never really built here before, so that's what we're going to be doing. It's a very short video, so I hope that you are going to enjoy it anyway. But you can see here we are trying out a bunch of different windows. I don't know what we end up with. I know that it's not these ones. I have no idea what they end up being. I think it probably is just some base game ones. Yeah, I think we use these ones. But the big middle space is the kitchen living room area. The room to the left is the parents' room. The bedroom to the right is a kid's room, I believe, or teen, I can't remember. And then there's the little bathroom. And that's about it. That's really the whole thing. We just get this little like fake grass turf area in the front. I thought that that was really cute, and it also did kind of match the build that was here before, I believe. And I liked it. I think that it's realistic, and it's something you see a lot in front of little trailer homes like this in one of these little parks. It's even in some of the little campers in this same area. You can see to the right, for instance. But now we're just going in and kind of picking the different floorings. And I thought that this one was super realistic. Did we make it bigger? I guess I wanted the um, tile to take up a more specific spot in the house, so it looks like I scooted it over. But it is also a starter, so it is a little rundown starter home trailer. I don't think it's limited pack though. It looks like I have all the packs um, in the game. I was trying to think of a word. It looks like I don't have any disabled, is what I was trying to say. So it's not limited pack, but it is a starter home. And I think it's really cute. And we are just going on this journey together because I have no idea what happens in this build. This is the little kitchen. That's very cute. I like it. And now we're just going to pick some interior doors. I think we just go with little basic base game doors. I feel like a lot of this build is base game. It looks like it looks like so many items are just base game. Although I think the kitchen stuff is possibly from City Living because it's like the more rundown swatches. So I believe all that stuff is City Living. But this wallpaper is base game. The floors are base game, I believe. I don't know where this little sofa's from. Maybe get to work. Do I keep the sofa? I guess I do. That's really interesting. How long ago did I build this? I'm so interested to know. I wish my computer liked me right now, but it doesn't. So I have no idea. Bro, looks like we're gonna have a cat. There's a little litter box outside, some food bowls, a little cat tree, and a little cat bed. That's interesting. I like that. Am I watching? Okay, I have the thing up in the top left so that I'm watching the lot value and making sure it's not going to be over the price of a starter home. But it looks like it's doing really well so far. It looks like it's like 8,000, 9,000 now with all the cabinets. And that's crazy cheap for the whole like shell and the like living space being done. It looks like we're going to put some stuff in the big bedroom and we're going to just slightly rotate things. Do we end up with like a baby in here? Oh, I think we have an infant. Oh, that's really interesting. I was wondering because as I was sitting here watching this, I was thinking, oh, I should put an infant in here. And it looks like past me thought the same thing because there's an infant in here. So that works out really well. Um, I like this. This is really, I think it's really interesting. We're just shuffling things over so you can get to both sides of the bed, it looks like. And then what else are we going to put in here? We're going to put any art on the walls. I'm very interested in this build. I feel like I'm watching someone else's speed build and commenting on it, but it's mine. That's what it feels like right now. Looks like we're just gonna add some cracks and tears and holes and not grudge, sludge? No, what is the word I'm looking for? Anyway, we're gonna add some stuff to the walls just to give them some more rundown textures. And this is gonna be, I think it's a kid's room. I just had to fight a yawn. I think it's a kid's room. We just have this little bed from Adventure Awaits. It couldn't have been built that long ago. If the beds are from Adventure Awaits, then it couldn't have been all that long ago. Because that was one of the more recent packs. Can you hear that car outside? That's so loud. Looks like we're just shuffling it around so that I could fit this werewolf's desk. Oh, and we've cut. And did we cut or did my software just lag? That's a good question. I don't know. This is a cottage living little dresser. I love that one. It's so, so cute. And it just works in so many instances because it's like small, but it has a mirror. Although I don't know if you can use the mirror. Is that mirror usable in gameplay? That's an interesting thought. There's just a little pack and play in here for an infant. And we're just kind of adding little bits and bobs everywhere. We're still doing okay on money. I wonder if this ends up being like significantly under 20k. It looks like I'm just using a bunch of different curtains. I kind of like that. That's kind of interesting. I approve. I've never really done that before. Well, this is the time I've done it before. And then we're gonna get a little rug. And then it looks like we're gonna maybe add some clutter to the kitchen to make it look more lived in. Just some base game items, a cottage living, little stackable thing. And then I don't remember where exactly, is that horse ranch utensil holder? And just some various other items, maybe a little plant on the dining table. And then we're just kind of like going around and adding things now that I'm realizing we have money, is what it feels like. Some blinds in the kids' room. I kind of wish I did curtains. I it looks like I changed to curtains. That's really, really funny. I think it's really funny when I'm watching back my builds and I'm thinking, oh, I wish I'd done this. And then past me does it. And I'm like, okay, I have not changed at all. Even if it's been a year since a build, I still do the same things I would do now in a lot of instances. And I think that that's really amusing. But it looks like we're just adding some clutter to the dresser. And then eventually we'll get to the bathroom. And then like finishing out the yard and the exterior. Are we going to do the bathroom? We're doing the bathroom now. Okay. Oh my goodness. There's just a toilet and a shower and then a little sink. I think the sink is laundry day and the mirror is get to work, I believe. And then we're just kind of adding a little bit more in here. Do we add a table? Looks like I'm trying to find like the smallest option, which is usually this one from Snowy Escape. It's very thin and it works really nicely. But now they just have a little bit of storage in here and a shelf to put stuff. I think that's a really cute way to do that. I like it. Are we going to get curtains? We get some curtains. Do we get a rug? Looks like we do get a rug. Now what are we doing? We're just adding bits and bobs. This is so fun for me. I have some builds that are like over a year old. I think I have one that's like at least 2 years old. And I think it'd be really interesting to watch it back and do a voiceover. Because I don't think I've done my giant ranch that I've built. And I really need to post that one because I love it so, so much. I just posted on the gallery actually. So you can find it on the gallery. You can find this on the gallery. We're going to go into the game here in a second and look at it and post it. But it'll all be on the gallery under AudynRo, AudynRo, and you can find that information listed down below, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. That's always in the description. But it looks like we're just finishing up outside. We're adding a picnic table, maybe a little bench over here, some chairs. Oh, forgive me, that's my insulin pump beeping at me because it's not connected to my sensor right now. It keeps doing that. Forgive the beeping. I apologize. I could delete that, but that's too much work. And a grill, and I think we get like a gnome or a flamingo. At least I hope we do. I feel like that would fit really, really well out here. But that is about it for this build. We're going to hop into the game here in just a minute, and I will show you the finished product, and I will react to the finished product too, because, again, I don't remember this build at all. This was an experience for both of us. It's like we were both watching a brand new video. But I think we just add some greenery, and I think that that cleared up the big walls, and I think that overgrown ivy and stuff on the outside fits the rundown vibes of this build, and I like it. I'm glad I did that. I know that it was originally just to add bits and bobs onto the blank walls, but I think that it fits the rundown vibes. Do I end up doing this with terrain paint? Why? That doesn't look as turfy. Okay, I put it back. Oh, I panicked for a second. I was like, that's a bad choice. Don't do that. And I didn't. Anyway, we're going to pop into the game now and look at the finished build. And then we can post it on the gallery so that you can download it if you want. Yeah. I just recorded the whole ending bit only to realize I was not recording. So it is about an hour later, and forgive me if you hear a storm outside. I do have to record this clip, so if you hear thunder or anything, I apologize. It's storming like crazy outside right now. But this is the build all finished. I did add this little guy because I thought it would be really funny for Strangerville to have a little alien outside. We do have a flamingo and the gnome flamingo. I thought this was really pretty. I like that there. But this is the outside. Very nice. Apparently I've added these things outside, which I think actually work really well. I think it looks really nice. And then if we go inside, here is the floor plan. There is nothing like, yeah, that was a loud thunder. There's nothing on these, so I might do that before I upload this, because that bedroom has no clutter. But here is the kids' room, really cute. And I think this is a good starter apartment. You can like fix it up an apartment. Trailer. Got there in the end. But yeah, I like it. I hope you like it too. I will put it on the gallery really quickly, but it won't take a long time because it takes a minute with the gallery. But it will be on the gallery. You can find it under AudynRo, and I love you guys so much, and I'm gonna go before the storm ends this recording itself. Bye guys.